What's up guys, my name is Tyler and welcome to episode number 2 of season 3 of my FIFA 16 Olympique Marseille career mode. We're obviously a little bit past where I ended off last episode, but it's nothing too major. We're only on January 7th because I did need to be playing this game. I was going to advance even further and just show you guys what happens to begin this episode, but we need to be playing this game against Toulouse. They're actually just behind us, or just ahead of us even, in the league, so I think we definitely need to be playing this game and hopefully get a win here. So without any further ado, let's jump into it and of course only show you guys the goals. Oh my god, what a header. Pesic out jumping Cesar Azpilicueta. We're down 1-0. We've had a few shots here and there that went wide or was saved from the keeper, and their first chance of the game, of course, results in a goal in off the crossbar. 70th minute and we won a penalty. Loic Remy to take this one, going to the left, he slots it home and we're level at 1-1. And that's how that one ends. Really should have been more goals in that one in my opinion. Honestly, I felt like we deserved to win. A lot of our chances were very, very close and should have gone in. A lot of their chances were just long shots or chances that weren't great chances, but it was a draw regardless, and the stats do look pretty even, so I guess the result is deserved. So after that game, I did do a bit of simulating until we got our first transfer in of the January transfer window. It is going to be former player TRayALLDay, who's going to come in on a backup basis, but he's better than Etienne Capoue, who was playing as a center mid for us. Ayu's going to be playing as a center mid for us, and I think he's a fantastic signing at that. And on top of that, we also lost a few players. First off, Baptista Lowe has been begging to leave the club, so we said goodbye to him. He went to Guingamp for 2.8 million, and we also loaned out 3 youngsters in Maxime Lopez, Romain Francois, who is a youth player we signed, and Jeremy Boga. And that's it for January. Nothing else really happening. Yassine Benzia went to Everton for 43.5 million euros. Now, I love Yassine Benzia in real life. I'm a little bit saddened that it didn't work out for him at Lyon, and I hope he does well at Lille. But he must be glitched or something, surely. We're only 3 seasons in, 2.5 technically, and he's worth 43.5 million. That is absolutely ludicrous. Kroos, the main top deal, going to Manchester City, but Benzia, the second most expensive signing of the January transfer window, that's a bit ridiculous. On top of that, the only other thing to note from January is that Remy Cabella won't be joining us for another 4 months with an ACL tear, which is a bit ridiculous because, I don't know, like, our whole season has just been plagued by injury, and it's looking like kind of the point of this season was to see if we could win Champions League again or win the league itself, which is the main goal of the series. But with all the injuries and all the simulating, it's looking like that's not going to happen. But I guess we can kind of, sorry if you guys heard that, we can kind of get away with this season in, knowing that we grew a lot, and I mean a lot, in terms of our progression of the players, which I kind of want to see. I know a lot of you guys like seeing players progress and seeing their overall ratings increase, so at least we have that going for us. Either way, we're going to take a look at the results from this month. Toulouse, we drew 1-1. Lyon, we drew 1-1. Montpellier, we won 3-0 in the Coupe Nationale. We beat Bordeaux 3-1. We drew to Lille 2-2, and Nice, we won 2-0. So not too bad of a month. Let's go ahead and simulate another 2. No, let's simulate to this Man United game, and we'll play that one. Actually, we'll actually play the second leg. So we're going to be simulating this month, and then we'll simulate to this next Man United game. I'll see you guys there. So here we are. Let's go ahead and take a look at the previous month's results. This is the first time I'm taking a look at them as well, so we'll be taking a look at them at the same time. Reims, we beat 2-1. Good. Lens, we beat 4-0 in the Coupe Nationale, advancing to the next round. We drew to Lorient 2-2, not a good result. Nancy, we beat 3-0. Man United, we lost 2-0, so in the next fixture, we're going to have to do something. Guingamp, we beat 3-2, and Monaco, we beat 2-0 in the Coupe Nationale. Looks like we're doing good in that competition at least, because we're not doing good in anything else. As for March, what happened? Montpellier, we beat 4-0, and Etienne, we drew 0-0. So, either way, it's now time for this Man United game. We're down 2-0 on aggregate. We'll see if we can make a comeback. Of course, only showing you guys the goals in this season, but one thing to note before we get into the goals is that TRayALLDay is going to be making his first appearance for me in this season. Hopefully he does well. Come on, Remy. Spinning inside. Loic Remy, please! Yes, Loic Remy, bottom right corner. We're right back in this. We have a shout to come back. Here's the replay. Luca Dean feeding through Loic Remy, who's going to spin past Juan Mata. Gets around another defender and finesse to the bottom right corner. Makes it 2-1 on aggregate. We just need one more goal. Gouli to Remy. Remy to Franck Ribéry. Finesse shot into the back of the net. It's level at 2-2, and I honestly just pressed pause to take Ribéry out of the game, and he scores for us. Here's the replay. Feghouli finds Remy. Remy waits for the run of Franco Ribéry, who takes one touch and finesses it around David De Gea to level things at 2-2 on aggregate. We're at least going to extra time at this point. Andre Ayew beats Phil Jones, shoots cross goal. Ooh, big save from David De Gea before full time ends. I know that last chance wasn't a goal, but it was a big chance to end off regulation, and it ends 2-2 at regulation, meaning we're going into extra time. Now, I did make a couple changes. Andrade did come on from Ribéry, for Ribéry, I should say, after that goal. But after that, I just barely made 2 changes. Rafinha and Alessandrini coming on for Feghouli and Nasri, who are a little bit tired, and I feel like the added pace of Alessandrini could make the difference. So this one in. Andre Ayew to Benatia, the bicycle kick that needs to be included in this video. Oh my god. Just wide. Look at that. Damn. Rafinha in the box, big save, David De Gea. Looks like we're going into penalties. So it's penalties to decide things. Nothing really happened in extra time. We had a few good chances and chances that should have found the back of the net. I showed you guys, I think, maybe one of those, but we really should have won this game in regulation. We're going to penalties though. Oh my god. Aubameyang, what a penalty. The Panenka, and it goes off the crossbar and in. That's a pretty damn impressive goal. Like Remy to take our penalty, he scores. Marco Reus now. Can he score for them? Number 42. It's a little bit of a weird number, but he's going to the right. He's going to the right. He goes straight down the middle. It's 2-1. Come on, Alessandrini. One of our substitutes. He's going to go to the right. Oh, De Gea. Big save. Damn, man. Falcao, who for some reason went back to Manchester United to take this one. He's going to the left. Oh, my God. Their pens have been unbelievable thus far. Rafinha to take ours. He has to basically score this. And De Gea makes another big save. Oh my god. We have to score this or we're out. I mean, we have to save this or we're out. Juan Mata takes it. We're out of Champions League just like that in a game where we dominated Man United and honestly should have scored a third in extra time or even in regulation. But they come through in the penalty shootout when it matters most, and they're going through to the next round of Champions League. A little bit of a tough one to take, as you guys can see from the match facts. We had 7 shots to their 1 on target anyway, 10 shots total to their 6. I definitely feel like we should have gone through. We had a few big chances that just did not convert, and they're now through to the round of 8 of Champions League, and we are out. We can't repeat from last season. And with us out of Champions League, it's looking more likely that this is going to be the final episode of the series, but without any further ado, let's take a look at what else happened in the previous month. Of course, I believe you guys already saw what happened to here. We won 2-0, but they did manage to still go through. We drew to Troyes 1-1, and then we beat PSG at home. Big result. I was actually really tempted to play this game, but I've been playing so bad in the last few videos I've recorded that I just decided, you know what? I'm going to simulate this game, but we managed to win 2-1, so not too shabby at all. Other than that, we only have, what, 5-6 games left in the league this season, as well as the Coupe Nationale. That's the semi-finals, so I think what we're going to do is focus on the Cup, and then everything else we're going to simulate, so let's go ahead and get to that point right here. And here we are. We're going to take a look at the results from this month. We lost to Cayenne 1-0, but we did manage to beat Angers 5-1. What a result. Either way, I'm actually going to simulate the rest of this month. I know we probably should be paying attention to the semifinals of the Coupe Nationale, but I think we're just going to simulate the rest of it. Focus on, I mean, just get this series done and dusted. I know a lot of you guys didn't even want this Season 3, and I kind of just want to see how our team progressed in terms of overall, to be honest. I mean, we didn't play any games, well, hardly any games anyway, and we're not doing too hot in the league. I mean, we're not going to win the league anymore. That's already confirmed. We can't win it once again. To be fair, we did have a lot of injuries though, but at the same time, that was kind of the point of this third season, was to win the league by simulating with the best team in the league possible. I mean, our team's one of the best teams that you can possibly get. I mean, come on. If we chuck in who's supposed to be here in... Actually, Nasri's supposed to be there, and then we have Remy Cabella, who's injured, of course. Andrade's 83 rated, Fred's 83 rated. We have a lot of big-name players. I mean, Rafinha's 82 rated, Batshuayi on the bench is 82 rated, Arias is 80 rated on the bench. I mean, this is a big team, and simulating, we should easily have won the league, and I don't understand how we haven't, and it's very frustrating that we haven't, but I guess it's just kind of how it goes sometimes. So we'll go ahead and simulate some more games and see where we are. I believe it said we made the final, so let's go take a look to be sure. But I believe it said we made the final. Did we? Yes, we did. We're taking on PSG, so that's where we're going to end off the season and the series. Let's go ahead and simulate to that, and that's where we're going to end things off in the series. I hope you guys did enjoy it, by the way, because it was a lot of fun to make. I started this series in November, and now we're what? I'm recording this May 4th. You guys are probably going to see this a lot later than May 4th, but I'm recording this May 4th, and it's just been a long ride to get this far in this series, and to see how our team, I mean, I just showed you guys our team and how good it is. To see how far we've come is just unbelievable, and we're going to end things off with hopefully another trophy, a trophy which we do not have in the series thus far. I guess that's kind of the one positive that we can take away from Season 3 is that we will be hopefully coming away with a trophy at the end of the day, and Remy Cabella is going to be joining us for that game as well. Player injured, Rakik is injured, which is not great, but he's not a starter anyway, so let's go ahead and mess with the team. I'm going to keep this part fully live. It was accelerated, and I kind of was cutting in between a lot of things, but we're going to keep this part fully live, not the game itself, but at least this part when we're making the team. So, Fred's an 84 rated. Let's go ahead and put him in the team. Let's put him there. This is the final game of the series, so I kind of want to get the main players a go. The players that were kind of here from the beginning, but also good players at the same time. Ribery's been such a disappointment in this series for someone that's 84 rated. He's not been great. We'll keep IU on the bench. He probably won't come on. Cabella's actually gone down a rating after his injury, which is not good. Put him in for Rakik, though, since he can technically play there. And Kudu, I'd love to bring on off the bench, but I think we're going to bring on Andrade, Batshuayi, and Alessandrini. Rafinha's injured, unfortunately, so we cannot bring him on, even though he's been a great servant for us in this series. But this is our team, and this is theirs. Lavetzi's still at the club. Obviously, in real life, he wouldn't be here at all. Diego Costa, the signing that we saw in the previous episode, it's a pretty good team. And considering we're playing on Legendary as well at Paris, this is going to be one tough game. So let's go ahead and jump straight into the final game of the series. Here's Fred. He finds Luca Dean. Luca Dean finds Loic Remy. Remy, oh my god, I wanted to find Nasri. He was making a beautiful run. Comes Carrillo down that right-hand side. He's going to whip this one over. He finds Lavetzi, who shoots wide, and if you guys can't tell already, this final game is going to be how we've played every single game. You're going to see all the highlights and not just the goals like we've done in Season 3 in total, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. Red to Luca Dean. Luca Dean cutting inside. Pretty good moves from a left back. He finds Lassana Diarra. He's going to find Samir Nasri. Oh my god, beautiful work with the drag backs, and then a beautiful save to match from Kevin Trapp. Serge Aurier to Carrillo, who's going to whip this one back post to Diego Costa. He's never going to miss from there. A brilliant header from the Spaniard, and he makes it 1-0 in this game. We can take a look at the replay right here. My defending was just kind of atrocious. Carrillo whipping it in, and Diego Costa scores. 1-0 down. Gulli to like Remy. Remy in. Franck Ribery, one touch and another big save from Kevin Trapp. Remy finds Samir Nasri, finesse shot with his left foot, hits the post. We got Ribery on it now. Ribery beats one. He finds Sofiane Faguli, have another go, near post this time. We just cannot find the back of the net. And now they're on the counter. 2-on-2, Carrillo once again finding Diego Costa. This time he puts it wide. Oh, in. Beautiful ball from Faguli, finds Loic Remy. He finds the bottom right corner, and it's 1-1. Here is the replay. Loic Remy finds Sofiane Faguli, who's going to spin past Kurzawa, sees Remy making that run, and he just slots it past Kevin Trapp near post to make things 1-1 in this game. I'm going to do a little bit of cheekiness, and I think they're going to jump. So let's try to place this one under the wall, maybe? Let's do it. Come on, Nasri. They didn't jump. But it falls to Nasri. Regardless, he gets another bite of the cherry, and it goes off that same post he hit earlier. Nice work from Faguli once again, cutting past. Kurzawa shoots, Trapp, big save again. So Lilovic out wide to Serge Aurier. It's tackled by Loic Remy. To Luca Dean. To Franck Ribery. Ribery out to Samir Nasri. Come on, Nasri. Spinning inside. He's gonna wait for that run to be made by Fred. Fred, fake shot past one. Fred, the shot let him down. And now we're gonna make the final 3 changes of the series. Michy Batshuayi, Remy Cabella, and Victor Andrade all coming on the pitch for the final 10 minutes of regulation. Ribery, who's been a disappointment all series, is coming off. as well as Luka Dean and Fred. There we go. Last chance of the game by Michy Batshuayi, trying to cut past Alen Halilovic. He's not a defender. Oh, Batshuayi, great opportunity and another big save from the corner. The last chance of the game. Feghouli in 2. Is that Mehdi Benatia? He wins the game in the 90th minute, sealing us the victory in the Coupe Nationale. I never score from corners, especially from crosses. And this time it actually works out. Sofiane Feghouli sees Mehdi Benatia a little bit, I guess, not challenged by the defender that's marking him or supposed to be marking him, and he jumps over him and finds the back of the net in stoppage time to give us another trophy in this series. Ref blow it. Yes, he does. Straight from kickoff, they do 2 passes back, and the ref blows his whistle, and we win the Coupe Nationale after we come back from a goal down. It's just kind of how this series has gone, to be honest. We always kind of look like the underdogs, the team that's down, and then we come back, always. We come back with a bite, and we're able to win games. That's how this series has always gone, and I'm glad that's how it ends as well. And now for the final time, us to go ahead and lift the trophy. We come away winners of the Coupe Nationale. In 3 straight seasons, we have won a trophy. Europa League in the first one, Champions League in the second one, and then the third one, not a competition that's not so important, not as important as the previous 2 I mentioned, but we still come away with silverware nonetheless in Season 3. I cannot thank you guys enough for the support on this series. It's gone since November, as I mentioned previously, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been a long ride, as I said, and it's nice to come away with a little bit of silverware. Well, there you guys have it. 2-1 the final score in a very, very tense game. 12 shots, 9 on target for us. We definitely deserve to win in that game. I've been playing some pretty bad FIFA today. I'm recording a lot of videos in advance, as you guys know, and today's just been awful, but in that game, on Legendary, we pull away with the victory. 2-1, Coupe Nationale champions, and that's where we're going to end off season number 3. The final season of this series, I should say, and I'm glad to come away with some silverware, as I mentioned before. Tournament prize money, we only get 700,000 for winning the whole goddamn thing. It shows how little importance the cup has to the board, but either way, still happy to come away victors in season number 3. Hopefully you guys did enjoy season number 3. It is, of course, kind of just a bonus uploads for the people that did enjoy. There's only 2 episodes of season number 2, but I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. The final thing we're going to do of this season is take a look at the squad report. We're not going to take a look at who won Champions League and whatnot. We're not going to take a look at who won the... Actually, we'll take a look at who won the league. We'll do that. PSG, of course, won the league, but we'll take a look at the squad report to end things off. Take a look at what our final squad looked like of the series. It's in a very, very impressive team. And look at that, man. Tanda, 86 rated. That's unbelievable. Espile Quaita, 83 rated. Now, I do want to say, I kind of think this series was a success and a failure at the same time. The whole goal of the series, if you guys remember from the intro, way back in episode number 1, I kind of said the main goal was to win Champions League. We wanted to go back to Champions League glory, and we did just that. We won it in the second season when we probably shouldn't have won it in the second season. But I kind of feel like it was a failure at the same time because we never kind of dethroned PSG as they continue to win the league in this series. They won it 3 seasons in a row. We didn't win it at all in this series, which is kind of a failure, as I said, but we're kind of at that point in the series where we're about to dethrone them, I think. We were still right up neck and neck with them. Our team, if you look at the squad ratings, is pretty close to theirs, if you ask me. So I don't think we're far off, and I think the series, at the end of the day, can come away as a success, I should say, and hopefully you guys agree as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the series, as I said. If you did, please drop a like on the video. Let's aim for 100 likes on today's episode. That will be greatly appreciated. The final episode of the series. I can't believe I'm not going to be able to come back into the save ever again and record a video for you guys, because it's been a long, long run, and I definitely did enjoy it. Benjamin Mendy, 77 overall. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, guys, but that is the final squad report of the series and the final episode of the series. If you guys did enjoy, as I said, please drop a like, and other than that, for the final time, I've been TRayALLDay or Tyler, and I'll catch you guys next time.